Hi, my name is Bill Bradley. I'm an extreme endurance athlete. The topic of today's video is LeBron's childhood made him tough. Anyway, I'm a huge Warriors fan, Golden State Warrior fan. Steph Curry's my favorite player. But you gotta respect LeBron James. He's tearing it up in these playoffs. All I'm able to do is watch highlights because I've been on that mountain a lot. That's Mount Shasta back there. I'm training to climb Mount Denali in Alaska, the world's coldest mountain. The world's also the most deadly mountain. Anyway, I've been studying because LeBron is tearing up the playoffs. He's tearing them up. He's like a one-man band. And I've done some research on him in the past, and I did some more. And, you know, you're going to think he got everything handed to him on a silver spoon. No! You know, he's got all this talent. He was, you've been hearing about him, since he was like in 8th grade or something. I don't know. It was really young. But, I did some research, and he had a rough childhood, man. Nothing on a silver spoon. I mean, his mom had him, I think, at like 16 years old. They were living on relatives' like couches for years, living in the car for years. And then he got taken in by a youth football coach. Him and his mom, him and his girlfriend took him in and with his mom, and kind of and that was his first stability he had for like years. And you can say like, the people get nurtured, they got this great start and all this other stuff. And, it is whatever you make out of it, right? It's whatever you make out of it. So LeBron, my belief is that fueled him something serious, man. I mean, having that rough of a, no grounding as a childhood and going from relative to relative to relative, with no stability, it made him freaking tough. That guy can take a whole team on his shoulder and go. I mean, like I said, I root against him when they play the Warriors, but that doesn't mean I don't respect him, man. I really respect him. He's something else, man. But he will take that whole team and throw it on his shoulders and go because he knows what it's like to grow up without a home, man. He had it rough as a kid. I mean, like, that is rough. And 16-year-old mom, I mean, I wasn't that good at 16. I wouldn't want to be anybody's dad at 16. I wasn't even that good at 25. I didn't get good till I was 30. But anyway, that's beside the point. So what I'm telling you is that LeBron did not have it easy. He did not have a silver spoon. He had the opposite of that. It made him tough as hell, though. He doesn't sit on his laurels. He trains his ass off. I've seen some videos on him. He really trains hard. For a guy who you would think's got it made, I don't know if he's on his way to being a billionaire or something, but he trains hard, and he keeps adding to his game. I mean, he never could shoot those three-pointers. Now he shoots three-pointers. But I believe all of that is because he had such a tough childhood. So if you've had a tough childhood, don't use it as an excuse. Use it as fuel to kick ass. And the opposite is, if you've had an easy childhood, if you had it easy, you better figure out a way to fuel yourself. Don't get soft. Don't be soft because you had an easy childhood.